Welcome to our Auburn Tigers Playbook breakdown for today's video. If you guys are running the Auburn Playbook and you guys want to find an efficient offense to run and scheme, I'm going to break down a couple formations in here to help take your game to the next level and help you guys move the chain so you guys can rack up yards, which will equal more points, which hopefully will turn into more wins. So without further ado, let's jump into this Auburn Playbook. First thing I want to touch on in this Auburn playbook, there is two trick plays that are amazing against zone coverage. If it's man, you aren't going to want to run them, but zone, they will absolutely cook for a touchdown every time, assuming the user doesn't go back and try and guard it. Gun trips, double pass rail is our first one. Again, if we had to look against man, we'll let it ride and just show you why it doesn't work. But here, and you see defense drops all the way down. Now, you don't have a quarterback, so you can get inaccurate pass. You see that probably should have been a touchdown. But you're going to see here, you want to make sure you don't hold it long, kind of almost like just touch pass it is the best way. Wow, the receiver dropped it too. But you guys really see now, if we can get a man look, this should be man. I'm going to show you why this will get blown up and why it's not going to work. They all come down and they man it up. So the defense instinctually already comes down. But if it's zone, it's wide open for touchdown. If it's man, it is just completely obliterated. So keep that in mind when you're running this particular play. All right, our first formation, we're going to jump into Y off trips here. And again, a bunch of good things here in this Y off trips. Let's start here with RPO read Y flat. Again, we always want to have a good RPO read in our playbook that we want to be able to go to. And you're going to see here, if there's three defensive backs lined up over our three receiving options, we want to look at the box for the run. But again, we're going to take a look here at the P icon. Can he get out there and take away that pass? He comes inside. And again, you just kind of take whatever yards your slow tight end can get. Again, very good on the goal line, short yardage situations. You want to make sure that you guys are picking opportune times to run this. You don't want to just come out and be your main staple play out of this formation. And see if we can get one where they play it. They don't play it. Again, just following our blocks here. And you see the play is pretty consistent. I want us to see, they're going to keep giving it to us. So, all right, I wanted to show you guys how it looked if they were going to play it, just taking your run. So if you see that there is a lot of personnel over there, we are not going to throw it. Again, like this, we're going to assume that they're going to play it here, and we'll just hand it off. They do, and again, we get 1 or 2 yards. But again, it's not about forcing the play. Pick the right time to throw this out. Then you have RPO bubble Y pop and RPO X glance bubble. So again, one of the very few missions that has 3 very good RPOs in it here. And I like stemming this X down here. You see the read icon is actually going to be the safety here. So it lets me know probably that we can either run this or we're going to be able to throw this slant here. Now, again, we kind of got lucky there. The cornerback actually pushed us outside and we're still able to get it. But again, you're going to make the read, bubble, boom. If you see press coverage, I'm not big into throwing. But again, you're just going to make your reads here. Watch the slot. He plays it. We're going to hit this backside slant here for some yards. So again, this RPO slant here with the bubble. And then you finally have your other one, which is going to be the RPO bubble Y pop. And here's going to be the RPO bubble pop where you hit this tight end here in the middle. Jumping in here next, we're going to look at the doubles Y off here. And you got these few motion plays here that are pretty nice with the motion PAY screen and then the motion halfback base. We'll touch on the RPO bubble here shortly, but 2 main pass plays that I like out of this are going to be the angle curls and the Y sail. Y sail popularly out of the normal Y off close. And the simple adjustment is just Y on a drag. And so you're going to read your flats. If there's no hard flats being played, you're going to have this running back here, or you're going to have your Y on the drag coming underneath. So I also like to re-corner Y, the tight end here, just to make sure that we're really spreading out that corner. If they're playing a hard flat or a cloud flat, they can't just play both. And then the good thing is if a user is guarding the middle of the field, which is pretty typical, you're going to have X on the backside in there. I was waiting to see how the coverage played it there. But yeah, very simple. Corner tight end here, drag Y. Gonna make the read. Again, if they're not gonna play underneath, we will take the drag all day. One other variation I like to do is just put Y here on a zig here to the outside. And I think it opens up the X here. And you see, we just watched that slot corner. As soon as I saw him turn his shoulders to go back on the dig. If you want to attack deep down the field here and get a huge play, what I like to do is streak A here. So now A and B on their streaks are going to occupy the outside corner and the deep middle safety, allowing this Y route to really get over the top and underneath those guys here. I'm going to put X here on the comeback. And again, you're just going to kind of watch A here if we get the time or the crosser here. And you see nice big play going across the field. Next play we're going to take a look at here is going to be angle curls. And again, what I like doing personally is I like putting solo corners or solo receivers here on comebacks. Again, I'm going to watch that free safety and really see if there's going to get any help outside here. If not, I'm going to shift to the running back here. Again, it was kind of a man coverage there. It was a blitz. So I knew right away that I was going to have my running back. We'll take a look at this here. We're going to run the same thing without adjusting anything here on the left. Again, we watch, there's no help. They bring a blitz. And unfortunately, we just get a inaccurate. Alabama's blitzing here pretty heavy here. So we'll see if we get the time here to throw this comeback route. Again, and you're going to possession catch that. And we'll get the break and tackle animation here for a nice little touchdown. Again, another crazy blitz. We're just going to run this. We'll hit the running back here. All right, but you see, we're going to put solo side on a comeback. Now, the one thing I like to do here on the left is I actually prefer to put Y here on a zig and then also put the X on a comeback. Again, really, if that slot corner here, if he drops back at all, the zig's going to be wide open. If he comes down right away, we're going to have X wide open. So we'll take a look. You see he kind of like back pedals a little bit. That allows me to throw the flats here. We get 10 yards off the zig. And the reason why I like throwing the zig versus just a flat route is the flats just shoot straight to the sideline. This, I think, allows you to pass lead up and get some extra yardage here. And again, of course, it can win right away, too, if guys are not pressed. So, very good play here. And I'm going to show you what this looks like here, even with this curl route here. Again, you're going to watch this guy come down, and the guy really plays the curl, also allowing the zig route to get further up the field. So, nice little routes there. The A is going to stretch out the underneath, so the RB route can get free just like this. And a lot of times that's going to end up being a user in the middle of the field, so they're going to have to make a choice between the tight end or the running back. Final play, again, nothing special, but again, we always talk about having good RPO in your formations here. You're going to have the bubble to the left. Again, you're just going to watch that slot corner. If he does not bite down and play the run, you'll throw the bubble. If he stays with the receiver, you just hand it off, take your yards here. He kind of backpedals. Again, we throw it, we juke, we get about 8 yards here. You guys get the concept of this. This is going to be a blitz here. And you see the way they just pursued down was extremely weird. We throw the bubble here for a touchdown, and then we're just going to pretend here that they're going to play the bubble. And again, from here, you just really just take your yards. Sometimes they're going to take away the RPO portion of the play. So that is going. Real quick, if you guys are enjoying the content and you guys want to see more things like this, do me a favor, like the video, comment on what you guys want to see next, sub to the channel so you guys don't miss an upload for all of NCAA 26 and beyond. Also, one other thing, check out the link in the description here. We have our Patreon here on the page here. Again, a bunch of great things, gameplay tips, early releases on videos, also ebooks and things of that nature if you guys are looking to diversify your game. And if you guys are more serious players, again, we'll help players of all levels win more games. So I appreciate you guys. Let's get back to the video. Simple X comeback, RB Texas. Now we're just going to read the zones here. Again, your drag is going to be wide open. and we're going to get about 29 yards here. Again, you can redrag him so he actually runs across the line of scrimmage. And then you're going to see really how this really kind of opens up this Texas route underneath. It's a really difficult combination for them to stop. They really have to shade underneath to try to take everything away. And when they do that, that is exactly where the X route on this comeback will win here. They're playing man, but it's really going to work against cover 3. It's going to work against cover 2. It's going to work against every single defense because even in cover 4 and the match concepts, right, is that the safety is going to take the number 2. The other safety will help out on the third receiver. So they're going to match, and that's going to allow that comeback to get wide open. Next play we're going to take a look at here, tight end in. Again, what I really like about this play here is I'm going to put X on a comeback, and it gets the same kind of thing here. If you want to put A, stem him up one more, you can stem him up one more so the default hook curls don't follow him, and they kind of stay underneath. If you want to put them on a post, you can put them on a post, stem down, and then you're going to read your drag. Again, if the zones drop back, you're going to have your running back kind of right away. And again, we always look underneath first until the defense and the user show us that they're going to respect and take that away. Again, now we're running it. They leave A here. Again, we have a snap throw to him. And then we can put tight end here on a post. X on a comeback. They're going to give us a blitz here. If you have a blitz, you can possibly hit RB right away. Here, we're going to get a pass lead for this post. Actually, really wasn't that good of a pass lead, to be honest. It's surprised the CPU didn't make a play on it. But again, just kind of making the reads here. And again, they play back. We just take this drag. We're going to get easy yards here. They're not really giving us here the tight end kind of coming across the formation for a big play. See if we can get this one more time. Yeah, they're not going to give it to us. We'll, again, just take our drag. Just get your free yards. Get down. And again, trips tight end offset weak here is, or I'm sorry, trips tight end offset is a very good formation. What we're going to do here, PA crossers. I'm not big into PA plays, but again, we're going to streak A. We're going to drag Y, and if you can either block your running back if you want the extra time, or you can put them on a Texas route. It's really going to open stuff up. Again, X on a comeback. Now we're kind of hot routing everything here, but again, really good play. Again, we got the drag. That's going to come open. And really the whole point of doing this is to get this deep crosser from B here. I'm going to block our running back since it's going to be a man blitz. X is going to be open on the comeback, but we're going to see if B can create enough separation here to get this crosser. And we should be able to hit him here pretty good. Good throw, good catch. And if you want to get this running back here, we can put him on a Texas route. One of the things that I like to do if I do that, again, put this zig comeback route combo here on the left. So now everything is a dangerous route. But RB should get nice little open spot here. Terrible pass animation. But PA crossers is going to be a great way to attack deep across the middle, going to the opposite side of the field. And you can still put your other route combinations coming underneath or attacking to the outside on the opposite side of the field. Last play, real quick, levels sale. Levels sale is a very good play as well. One of the things I like to do is just re-corner A. Now, everything is going to be working from going to the right side of the field. But again, you're look at underneath here first. So we're going to look running back to tight end. And then we're going to come across with X, Y, and B here. So we take the lead here. Again, they give us the flats. And then again here you see this kind of a man coverage. That's what's kind of cool is that some of these man alignments is going to allow this tight end. If you have a good route running tight end, he's quick. He's going to get separation to the outside. It's going to be hard for the safeties to go cover him. And then of course you got your underneath stuff here from the left side coming across to the middle. There is going to be our inside slot. Here again, man, now you have this other in, and you see the guy that looked like he was close to the play really got his back turned when he got worried about Y going up the field. Now we kind of look. Now you got man, and then now we're hitting this backside in from Y. So again, every route is going to be sitting here getting open and causing stress on the defense. I love this trips tight end offset out of this Auburn playbook. That's going to wrap up our Auburn Tigers playbook. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys are using it, let me know in the comments below if this helped take your game to the next level. Some of these formations are not just exclusive to the Auburn playbook, but if you are running this, let me know how this works for your scheme and if you guys are winning more games. I appreciate you guys, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.